Hey everybody, it's me, Amelia Lady B, and welcome back to my channel, Millennial in Menopause. Today we are going to talk about the endocrine system. But before I begin, disclaimer, I am not a medical professional. The information presented in this video has been collected by online research. The views are those of me, the content creator. This information is not to be used as medical advice. Viewers should seek board certified medical physicians for complete information about any of their health concerns, including alopecia and other medical treatments. Amelia Lady B of Millennial and Menopause is not responsible for the decisions made by viewers. Seek medical advice, people. So on October 17th, the Journal of the National Cancer Institute posted an article or put out an article entitled Hair Straightening Chemicals Associated with High Uterine Cancer Risks. In this study, they had studies with black women, with 60% black women, and the rest I believe were white or non-black. And so they found that the cancer risk, the uterine cancer risk, was higher in black women based off of the products that they use to straighten their hair than in other cultures. So that brought me to this video. Now I had on my list to discuss in the endocrine system, but this article kind of prompted me to do this video sooner. So the endocrine system is also known as our messenger system. It's a hormone system. They are glands located throughout the body when hormones are released into the bloodstream and act on an organ in the body. So pretty much what that means is whatever is released into our body gets put out into our bloodstream, and then it can cause disruption in our system. So I'm sure for those of you who are unaware of like the types of products or chemicals, or I won't say chemicals, but the types of products that typically black women use to straighten our hair, which we refer to as the creamy crack, which is hair relaxers, which has a lot of chemicals in it in order to relax the hair. It should be put onto the root of the hair and not the scalp. And sometimes, with trying to work that stuff in, it can get onto the scalp, and so can seep into our bloodstreams, along with other products such as shampoos and conditioners and a host of other products. And I believe more than likely because why the risk was higher in black women is because we do have a tendency to straighten our hair. Black women do have a tendency to straighten our hair more often or all the time, because white women typically have straight hair already. Not saying that they don't, but they have straight hair. And I know they have a reverse called a perm, where it's a chemical that they put in their hair to get their hair curly. But I mean, I don't know how often that happens. Not really familiar with that. But for the most part, black women, we do our hair quite often, and we use a lot of different products in our hair to achieve the look that we are going for. So I just want to discuss some of the products, or some types of products that have endocrine disrupting chemicals in them. And so we're going to start with, I already named shampoo and conditioner. So we're going to start with like face cream, soaps, face mask, all that jazz. Those store-bought products do have those chemicals in them, unfortunately. So all the beautiful masks that you put on your face and all the creams that you put on at night, if you're purchasing them from name brand companies, or popular companies that are purchased in the store, typically they do have chemicals in them that can disrupt our endocrine system. And that's women in general, not just black women, just to be clear. So I tend to use natural products. I use natural products for my face, also for my skin. So I use natural soap, which is a black soap. I use that to wash with, black soap, and not the black soap, the actual black look, the soap that is black. I use the African black soap, natural African black soap that is brown and almost looks like marbly. You can actually purchase like a block of it at a hair supply store or something like that. You could purchase it online on Etsy. You could purchase it through any natural like skin product company that you can find those. I also use shea butter. I used to use like the yellow shea butter back in the day. I used to use that until companies started creating the shea butter mixtures and like with infusing it with like essential oils and different things like that. There's a company that I use called Ancient Cosmetics. I did a video on it about a year or two ago and I love them. I am not an ambassador for them, so I'm not getting paid for this endorsement, but I do love them and I do suggest that you check them out. I'm going to leave a link in the description so that you can see what products you may like to get from them. They have soaps, they have body washes, they have body scrubs, they also have like face oils and different things like that you can use. I also use a natural toothpaste, and so, well, natural oral health products, because it's not like a toothpaste. I can link to that. I am an affiliate for that, so I will definitely put that link in this description as well. Other products that have chemicals, you might want to start changing your nail polish, your makeup, because they have chemicals in them too. There's a company called the Lip Bar. She used to only sell like lip gloss and lipsticks, but I believe she has moved on to makeup, so you may want to check her out. It is a black owned company, as well as Ancient Cosmetics, and also the oral health care system that I use is also black owned. So I'll leave those links in the description as well. Hairsprays, hair mousses, chemicals, cleaning products, air fresheners and things like that. Most definitely you want to switch out. They do have natural companies that sell those. I'm still researching and doing my looking up some different companies as well. Laundry detergent, if I didn't mention it, I'm not sure. Laundry detergent, fabric softeners, and candles. So I know the same thing with the lotions. Those are like one of those hard hit things that you're like, no way, no way. So yes way. Those companies that have the 75% off sales, the 50% off sales, the ones that send you the $10 on your birthday and different things like that, they are not good. They have chemicals in them. Me personally, I just switched out my lotions just because I couldn't I wasn't getting moisturized, so that was a big reason why I switched to shea. As far as candles, I was so broken because I love candles, but those candles have all types of chemicals that can interrupt or disrupt your endocrine system, but also your lungs and all of that. If you have a pet, it also can affect your pet's health as well. So a couple weeks ago, I went to the farmer's market near me, and there was a lady and her husband there, and she makes candles. And so I purchased some candles from her. They're all natural. I will put her link. She has an Instagram, and you can purchase from her. She can ship, I believe, throughout the United States. So I'll put her link there. Again, not getting paid for this, but I'm just providing you with some information. She has all different types of scents. I purchased like this hazelnut coffee candle, and oh my gosh, I love it. I light that candle every morning for a little while because I love the smell of coffee. and it just wakes me up. I love it. But she has all different types of beautiful novelty candles and just like regular candles in her brand like color, like her brand jar and stuff like that. But beautiful candles. I strongly suggest you check that out. If you're not a fan of candles, you can use essential oils. I love essential oils. I've been using them for years now, and I have a diffuser. Now, since I got my fur baby, things have changed. So, unfortunately, I had to learn the hard way and learn that lemongrass and lemon balm are very toxic to dogs. My fur baby started throwing up and I couldn't figure out why, but for some reason I started thinking, and so I decided to look up lemongrass, and sure enough, it is toxic to dogs. Definitely you don't want them to eat lemongrass, but even smelling it can make them sick. Understand that your fur babies have a heightened sense of smell, sound, and anything else, and so for them, what you smell may smell, oh, it's great, and for them it's like just overwhelming. And so for her, she got sick. Unfortunately, I had to open up all the windows, take her out and go for a long walk. I also called the vet. The vet said that she should be fine, but just to pay attention to how she's behaving, if she's still getting sick, and then to bring her in. But definitely lemon balm, lemongrass, eucalyptus, peppermint, tea tree, all of that a no-no for fur babies, especially dogs. Not really sure about cats because I have a dog, so definitely just be careful. You want to do your research before you bring essential oils into your home. Lavender is pretty good. I haven't seen anything or read anything bad about lavender and your fur babies, so just pay attention. When it comes to our health, endocrine disruptors and everything else, I really say to women who are dealing with any type of health condition to really pay attention to those and to try to switch out some products that you are using, because you are at greater risk. Any woman is at risk, but you are at greater risk, especially if you have family history of cancer in your family. You really want to pay attention, be mindful, pay attention to your body, go to your doctor's appointments, get yourself checked out, and all of that stuff. But you really want to be mindful of the things that you're bringing into your house and that you're putting onto your body and into your bloodstream. I know, there's a saying where people are like, oh, you're gonna die anyway, so I'm gonna die happy doing what I love or doing what I want to do and whatever. That's all fine and dandy. If that's what you want to do, then this video is not for you. But there's another saying too that says either you're going to spend your money on the doctor or you're going to spend your money on the things that can actually promote a healthy living lifestyle. Things are not cheap. We are right now in a time where our paychecks do not match what is happening on the inflation, with this inflation of groceries and gas and different things, and so the cost of living has risen, okay, but our paychecks are still the same. They're not even matching, right? So I would definitely suggest that you do things gradually. It has taken me a few years to kind of change the different things that I use. For instance, it started with my hair because I went natural, so I was using natural hair care products that did not have chemicals in them, so I switched then. And then it kind of gradually went into my skincare, and then it went into, my oral health. My oral health I actually only been using now for I think it's been a few months that I've been using that oral healthcare line. So, and I love it. So it takes time. The oils, my face wash, and everything else, that was about, I think I started them in 2017. I think I started with them maybe like 2017 or something. So all of this was over a period of time, and so I still have to make other changes. I switched from like plastic containers to glass containers. I'm using stainless steel water bottles versus plastic water bottles. It's it's a gradual thing. It's just really gradual. My eating habits, change gradually. Everything is gradual. My candles, just switched out with candles. So yeah, everything, do it based on what you can afford. My supplements are that was over time once I started doing more research about the chemicals that are in vitamins. So all of that is over time, and the thing about it with these companies, and I know a question comes up as far as, so why are these chemicals in our products? So based off of doing my research and in my health classes, I took got a certification in health and wellness, and I had a course, and in the books it was stating that certain levels or amounts of trace chemicals can be in products at a safe amount. The problem is, it may be a safe amount for that one bottle, that batch, right? But we're using these products consistently. We are consistently washing our hair, putting creams on, doing all these things, and poisoning our bloodstream. That's what's happening, because it's a consistent use of that product. It may be safe in this product, but it's not safe to the body because we consistently use it. So as you are considering making any changes in your life, review your budget, look at some things that you're trying to, that you would like to incorporate. I do suggest you search Instagram and Etsy. Again, I'm going to post links to some things that I already know and things that I told you in this video. But for the most part, do some research. Go to farmers markets and look at, growing your own fruits and vegetables and herbs and different things like that. And those are small but really great changes that you can begin to make for your household. You don't want to just go in and just throw everything out and then that's it. Again, we know there's pollution in the air. All of these things play a big part in our endocrine system. But here's the thing. If we can start just by the small things in what we can control, things that we can't control may not affect us as much. So again, all of this is up to you. I'm just bringing you the information, so it's up to you to make the changes that you want to make. But definitely consider these things if you're a woman who is already dealing with any type of issue at all. So if you're already dealing with cancer, endo, PCOS, fibroids, any of those things, I would strongly consider you to start making some changes in what you are using and also what you are eating. I really hope that this video helped. I go ahead, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Don't forget to click the notification bell to know when I post a new video. Follow me on Instagram at Millennial and Menopause. Check out my website, millennialandmenopause.com. On my website, I do have a free download it's called the Vitamin Worksheet. Go ahead, download that worksheet. It tells you all about different toxins that are in vitamins and giving you some suggestions on different companies that are more natural. So until next time, ladies, be blessed, bold, and beautiful. Bye.